When is it that somebody becomes addicted to counting calories? When they need constant reassurance. So the first reason people can't stop binge eating is because they are either counting calories or they are still stuck in the dieting mentality where they're following popular diets with specific and rigid rules. Now, let me start this by saying that calories absolutely matter. We cannot escape the science. We cannot escape energy balance. However, it's the process of counting calories as a way to regulate your behavior long term or keep yourself on track long term, which works completely against your psychology. It will absolutely keep anybody who is struggling with binge eating stuck in binge eating, and it's an environment that's very conducive for somebody to develop binge eating in the first place because of the internal pressure that it creates. So why does this happen? The reason it happens is because of the belief that you need that much precision, you need that much infinitely small control over everything. And what that does is it creates two things in your mind. First of all, it creates this mindset, this mentality of feeling boxed in, of feeling so controlled, so restricted, so confined with no room to move. And inevitably your brain is going to push back at some point when it's being boxed into a corner like that. And secondly, the belief that you need that much precision and that much excessive control, the more precisely controlled you believe something needs to be, the more fearful you're going to be of losing control. So counting calories, as well as diets with rigid rules, specific rules where it's either a good food or a bad food. You're either following the numbers or following the rules, or you're not. It's either a good day or a bad day. All of these things create an all or nothing mentality whereby you're either on track or you're off track. It breeds anxiety, it breeds fear around food, and you're no longer able to relax around food. People who are in phenomenal shape year round, who do that easily and effortlessly, who also have a life, who are making strides in their career, who have a great business, who have a busy family life, who have a busy, active social life, who manage to do all of these things, I guarantee you they are not counting grains of rice, counting almonds into plastic pots and taking their weighing scales to the restaurant. They're not doing that kind of stuff. They've got much better things to be doing with their time. Now, sometimes people say things like, well, if I don't count calories, how the hell am I going to keep on track and on top of my weight loss? How am I going to control my diet? How am I going to control my own behavior? Well, what you need to understand is that counting calories gives you the illusion of control, but it's slowly and silently destroying your self-control. When is it that somebody becomes addicted to counting calories? When they need constant reassurance. It's no longer about the science. It's now a tool they use to manage their emotions. They need constant reassurance because they have this desperation mindset of, oh my God, what if I can't get there? What if I can't lose weight? Please reassure me that it can be done. Please reassure me that I'm on track. It's this desperation mentality, and so they need constant reassurance. It's the same reason people get on the weighing scales every single day. So we now have an entire generation of people who can't think for themselves. They've been beaten into submission by the dieting industry, the weight loss industry, and inadvertently by the fitness industry. There's no conspiracy. There's lots of well-meaning people who really want to help. But unfortunately, all of this misguided information has told people things like, your body can't be trusted, tell it what to do, force it into submission. And you can't be trusted either. You're irrational and illogical and an emotional being, and so don't listen to your mind, don't listen to your body. You must be told what to do in every single situation. And so now we have an entire generation of people who need strict rules, rigid numbers to tell them precisely exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it in every single situation, because they no longer trust themselves. Because they can't think for themselves and they need somebody else to constantly tell them what to do. They're no longer independent, they're now dependent. And as a result, they have so much fear and so much anxiety of losing control. That's what counting calories and all of these rigid rules and strict rules that you get with diets breed because you believe that you don't have the answers within you. You need something else. You need the perfect system that covers every single situation in life, no matter how left field it might be.